Is New York City spying on people's grocery lists?
You may have seen this viral headline about a new policy in New York City. The headline claims the city will track residents' food purchases and limit red meat consumption served by public institutions. Several viral posts criticize the new policy, calling it food fascism and saying it will create a social credit system to limit what any and all individual New York City residents can eat. So is this true? Is New York City tracking residents' food purchases and limiting individual consumption of red meat? Let's verify. Our sources are New York City Mayor Eric Adams and EcoData Lab's 2023 report on New York City emissions. The claims originated from this article posted in May by The Defender, a nonprofit children's health advocacy group that is critical of Big Pharma.
The article references an April 17th release from New York City Mayor Eric Adams, which announces a new initiative to reduce food-related emissions from city agencies in order to combat climate change.
The city says data from their annual greenhouse gas emissions report show that 20% of New York City's greenhouse gas emissions come from household food consumption, primarily from meats, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy products.
But this data doesn't come from the city tracking what individuals buy and eat.
The household emissions data actually comes from this 2023 report from EcoData Lab, which used anonymized surveys done by the federal government to measure emissions based on consumer spending.
So what about the alleged caps on red meat consumption?
New York City says it's planning to cut food-based carbon emissions across the city's agencies and institutions by 33% by 2030, not individuals. The release mentions plant-based meals as a way to reduce emissions, but says nothing about capping red meat to accomplish this goal. So we can verify, no, New York City is neither tracking household food purchases nor limiting individual consumption of red meat.
With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.